Okay, I'm trying to fix my phone here if I can. Oh, it's still doing this weird thing. Okay, so all right. The question. Okay, so we're gonna look into specifically what's gonna end up happening next with the PR stuff surrounding Natalie and the situation with Henry, and then the child stuff. So we're gonna look into all of that with this reading. I do have a bit more time today, so I think I can manage. Okay, so clarifying. What is the very next thing? What is next with the PR stuff? What is going on next? Clarify. What is next for the PR story with Natalie? What is going to end up happening? Okay, we got Seven of Swords. Obviously, she's conspiring, scheming to take off with stuff. And then we have the Sun here. So it has to do with a child. Ooh, okay. So they're telling me that Natalie's actually scheming to battle for a marriage or battle for like an engagement or something official in that regard to pin Henry down. They're showing me her scheming around a child and then trying if she can battle to get this Hierophant energy to pin Henry down, to trap him. Okay, so we know this. We all know this is what she's up to. Clarify what specifically is going to happen. Queen of Cups first. She's attempting to manipulate people. It says Queen of Swords reversed. She is lying. So she's lying still. It's freaking hilarious how they say that she's just straight up lying. She's manipulating people with lies. Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. These are her energies. Things aren't what they seem. She is lying to people. She's trying to juggle removing her own hardship. So they're showing me Five of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Pentacles. She's trying to juggle removing poverty or hardships. Interesting. So she's going to keep trying to lie, is what they're saying. Clarify. What is she... Okay, we need to know, like, the specific moves that she's making. Or what's going to end up panning out with the PR stuff. As in the media... what's being released, what's happening, you know, like what's being said, what's going to end up taking place, you know, that stuff. We need to get to the bottom of what she's planning, or what is the plan, I guess I should ask. What is the plans, or what is going to end up taking place with the PR stuff? Clarify. What's going to end up manifesting? What's going to end up happening around this stuff? Okay, so they're saying since she's not an ideal apple, some action is actually being taken to support freeing somebody from a situation. So let's clarify it. Who's the Hangman reversed? This could be Henry, it could be her. But we're going to clarify this Hangman reversed to see. King of Pentacles. Okay. So they're confirming that she's not an ideal apple, so they're going to end up taking to back Henry so that he can free himself up out of his situation from her. They're confirming who King of Pentacles. We know who King of Coins, King of Witcher. Sorry, King of Coin. Just kidding. No, pass the coin to your Witcher. So yeah, like they're basically saying Look at this. There's a lot of thought over this. There's a lot of consideration. There's discussions going on. Look at this. Ten of Pentacles. You got people discussing things in the background on behalf of Henry. He's tired. Okay, he's tired of this shit. And they confirm she's continuing to manipulate people, and she's acting emotionally unhinged, and she's straight up lying to people. Sending out lies, communications that are lies. And then they're saying that she's attempting to juggle removing her hardships, her misfortune or problems, whatever she's having, the financial crisis she's having. She's thinking that she's going to somehow stick Henry legally, like pin him down legally around stuff. She's battling things out. She's also struggling mentally. She's looking over at this child like she's literally like having a mental health problem. And she's scheming. It says Seven of Swords, being shady, taking off with shit. She's probably stealing information or stealing communications. And then it's about a child. She could have stolen I don't want to say stolen a child, but that's basically what they're hinting at here. She's stealing something or taking off with something. And then she's trying to battle. She's battling, and she's looking over at the child. She's trying to battle to see if she can make Henry, like, pin him down legally. That's what she's up to. Conspiring with the child. Okay, so she's up to that shit. That's what she's up to. And she's lying. They confirm she is straight up lying. And it says those plans do not pan out. Three of Wands reversed, Seven of Pentacles upright. What's going to end up happening, the harvest is there's nothing that moves forward in that regard. So I don't think she's going to be successful with being able to do this. Yeah, she doesn't have the support backing. Six of Wands reversed. And it looks like Henry's blocking off her, trying to attach herself to, is walling off Four of Pentacles. She's trying to hold on tightly to a situation, cutting her off or blocking her attachment to things or investments into this. Yeah, he's not too happy what she's doing. He is not happy about it. This man is fucking pissed. He's fighting for an ideal apple, they're saying. He's actually battling to have an ideal woman. So there's he is fighting for his person. His real person, not Natalie. He's blocking off Natalie's attachment or clinginess. He's going to be cutting her ass off. The King of Swords here walls off Four of Pentacles. That's her energy. She keeps trying to latch on to his stuff. She wants to hold tightly to a situation here. And he's cutting her off and separating her from this energy, like getting her to be walled off, probably forcing her out. Nine of Pentacles here, and it's the battle over this nine of Pentacles. So this idle woman, he's battling for an idle apple, an idle woman, and that's why he's walling off Natalie's attachment to shit. Okay. And then they're saying she's boohooing. Look at this. Crying over spilt milk because Henry refuses to leave a high priestess. He won't leave a high priestess. He's not walked away from a high priestess, so there's this boohoo, woe is me bullshit, a fucking tantrum. Five of Cups. I want to know specifically what, shit, I need a wipe. Hold on, give me a wipey for my hand. I just touched wet cat food somehow. Oh, these kitties. Okay. Okay, so yeah, she's upset that Henry has not left a high priestess. So clarify. Is Henry going to be posting anything for Amy Denton? We get the justice. Clarify if Henry is going to be posting anything for Amy Denton. Is he going to be doing anything in particular for Amy Denton? So I can tell Natalie's upset over Henry not walking away from a high priestess. Three, clarify if Henry is going to be posting anything for Amy Denton or doing anything in particular for Amy Denton around this PR stuff. Clarify yes or no, officially or not. Clarify yes or no. Actually, I don't really want to look at it right this second. I kind of want to finish what I was looking into, but I'm going to see. Clarify. Let me just ask this one question. Is Henry going to be posting anything for Amy Denton moving forward? Clarify yes or no. Is Henry going to be posting anything for Amy Denton moving forward? Clarify if Henry's going to be posting anything for Amy Denton moving forward. Clarify yes or no. Okay, Empress. Oh my god, dude, stop. Stop dropping like clusterfucks drops. So fucking irritating. I hate when it's not a single card drop at a time. It bugs the shit out of me. I hate when they just stick. This deck is so old. Arella, for real? Oh my god. Alright, clarify if Henry is going to post anything for Amy Denton without interference. Clarify yes or no. Man, this stupid bitch is like, I could feel her fucking interference. She really is trying to, like, fucking mess with shit. It's fucking hilarious. She's so fucking salty. She can't stand what Henry's helped me do. She can't fucking stand it. It's fucking hilarious. Alright, we got official. Okay. Okay, it says something here about Empress and Hierophant. And then Knight of Swords. Clarify, how will Amy Denton feel about Empress, Hierophant, and Knight of Swords? Ooh, I'm gonna feel really good. I got Ace of Cups and Nine of Cups. So Henry's gonna balance something out. He's gonna make something right here by doing something around Empress energy, a Hierophant, and Ace of Cups. I mean, I asked how I would feel, and they say Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. So they confirm that I will be feeling pretty good. Good news for me, because I'll be able to broadcast something here. I need to clarify what this justice is. Clarify justice, please. Clarify the justice card. Clarify the justice. Okay, there will be communications getting out here. They're saying Eight of Wands, we got the Moon reversed. So it's not exactly secret. And it says King of Cups, Page of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. So they're confirming that Henry's put a lot of thought and, like, I guess effort or just thought into a situation. So he's been thinking heavily about justice. Page of Wands, it's about opportunity, seizing a moment or seizing opportunity here. So, and it says not exactly secret. It's been revealed, and then there's communications getting out about it. So this could be him bringing in the support, impulse or spontaneously doing stuff. And Ten of Pentacles could be about a legacy. The Justice, the Empress, the Hierophant. So he's going to be making something really official with Empress energy in regards to me. And then Knight of Swords. So there's going to be news released about me being an Empress. Being the girl that, being a girlfriend or something. And then it'll be good news for me because I'll be able to display something here. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. So in regards, if Henry's going to do anything to post for me, they're clarifying basically that there will be news. Oh, I hear my cat meowing. Come inside. Okay, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna get my cat indoors. Okay, I saw those cards, right? So I'm gonna put those to the side. We already did those cards, so we're gonna put them to the side. Oh, great. Who did that, I wonder? Arella. I'm trying to let my cat inside. Find out you've done something here. You guys suck balls. Ew. put Bubba's inside. He can get warm again. All right, here I come, back over here. I'm here. Oh, Mom, what you doing, Bubba? Oh, that's Grooty Booty. Grooty over here. Groot. My baby Groot. Okay, Scoochie. I know you're cold. We're babies. One of my cats was outside. Okay. Alright, so he's going to be displaying something, or I'll be able to display something, is what they're saying. Which it'll make me feel pretty good. It'll be good news for me. Yeah, there's some actions that are going to be taken spontaneously. The Fool and the Knight of Wands. So some stuff's going to happen on, like, short notice. So is Henry going to post anything to do with Natalie's stuff? Clarify if Henry's going to do anything in regard to Natalie's little advertisements that she's wanting to show off to the world and convince people of all the lies. Is Henry going to be helping Natalie perform PR stunts or anything else moving forward? Clarify if Henry is going to be performing more PR stunts for Natalie and her lies and her situation. Or what's going on with all of that stuff. Okay, so they're saying something about stress and suppressing a child or suppressing news. There is Five of Cups going on. I think somebody's going to be in disappointment. I'm going to have to ask the cards who's going to be filling this Five of Cups because some actions aren't taken. Knight of Wands reverse. So somebody's going to be upset because some actions aren't taken. Clarify Five of Cups. Who is Five of Cups? The Queen of Cups reverse. So the person acting unhinged and manipulating shit. Arella, leave the cat alone. Kitty, kitty. Come here. Ooh. Okay. I'm trying to get Groot away from my door. He's sitting there crying at the door. Okay, so communications are getting out, or there's going to be some kind of communications. All right. I don't know about like communications that support her. They're just stating in general. Clarify if Henry's going to be posting or doing any PR stunts for Natalie. Okay, so they're saying that discussions, Eight of Wands reversed. I'm sorry, Eight of Wands upright, the Temperance reversed. They're saying that there's discussions going on that is causing imbalance here. And then they say, they basically say that she's in disappointment because no action is taken. And then he's not being reliable. He's not doing something. It's almost like there's no tangibility to Henry being secure, a sense of security for Natalie, or like she can't rely on him. She's not going to be able to rely on him helping her do stuff or something. Okay, yeah, they're saying Going forward, 3 of Wands, he is behaving in 4 Cups. And then the Judgment reverse. So they're just suggesting that he's not going to be broadcasting shit for now. Moving forward. These are his plans right now. He's not going to broadcast anything. And if anything, he's refusing anything that she's trying to offer, anything she's trying to push or trying to talk to him about or whatever, he's ignoring it. He's not responding. She's going to be in that 5 of Cups because there's no actions that are being taken. So somebody's going to be in 9 of Swords. I need to ask who's in 9 of Swords too, because we don't know specifically yet. Okay, they're saying clarify who is in 9 of Swords. Root, you're gonna have to wait, buddy. I'm trying to do a tarot reading. Y'all can't keep interrupting me when I do readings. Okay, somebody's stressing out because their world flips because there's no PR stunts. You see that? No shared PR stunts. Somebody's gonna be upset as fuck because there's no shared PR stunts in front of the audience. So I'm going to assume that that's Natalie, because they're telling me already she's going to be in the 5 of Cups. And there's discussion going on that's causing her an imbalance, and he's not being reliable. And then she has no options. It says that she doesn't have any options left around her reputation. I don't think she's going to be able to salvage anything in her reputation. Not that there was much to salvage anyways, because Emperor Reverse, she already has a bad reputation. She don't have any opportunities or anything she can do. Nothing that she can resort to fix this. She doesn't have any options left, is what they're saying. The Devil. They have the Devil card here. She's being limited. She's being controlled. Or there's just a limitation going on here. Around news. Knight of Swords. They may get control over delivery of news, control over communications around the Hierophant. So official news or news of commitments or whatever. She don't have any options, so she has a bad now. They're saying that they're going to be controlling her. And then a Knight of Swords. And the Hierophant, they're saying that there will be some official news about getting control over her or something. Or something is limiting her. There's something that's limiting her. This is negative for her energy. The Devil here is not supporting her energy. So this is telling me she's being controlled. People know that Henry lied. I think it'll be recognized that Henry lied. King of Swords reversed. So in regards to the situation around Natalie, they know that he lied. So it's going to be recognized, acknowledged. Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's no tangibility to anything. It's almost like you cannot put your feet on the ground with Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's no tangibility to something. Or simply somebody's not receiving stability, not receiving an opportunity. Okay, let's ask, when is Henry supposed to be dropping Natalie from all of this stuff? When is Henry supposed to be dropping Natalie from all of this stuff? When is she going to be dropped from everything? Because, I mean, I know she's fighting to stay involved in the situation, but it doesn't look like she has proper backing, and I want to know specifically when her time is up. When is her time up? Okay, so they're saying Temperance reverse, King of Pentacles reverse, since he's not being reliable and not being generous to her. Six of Pentacles reverse, since he's not being generous or kind to her. There's a much imbalance. Maybe she's unable to mend her situation. He's not being reliable to her. He's not paying for it. He's not being generous by like assisting her around rumor mills. The Four of Wands reversed. He's not helping her stir lies in the rumor mill. When is Natalie's time up in regards to this situation? Because it's almost like she has this mentality that she's never going to get removed. You know what I'm saying? That's what she thinks. That's what she tries to display to everybody. But we're going to look at to see when precisely she's going to get removed and dropped from everything and anything to do with Henry and his situation, to where she is no longer allowed to even comment herself as being a part of Henry's life or anything. We want to know, when is she removed completely? When will she be done for? Okay, so there's a judge as far as like an announcement is concerned around a separation. We got the Judgment, the Lovers reversed. So they're showing me cards because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for when there's going to be a separation publicly. You know, basically. In regards to when is this going to happen? When is this public separation going to take place? I like how they basically corrected my question there. Because we got the Judgment and then the Lovers reversed. Okay, they say soon. We got Ace of Cups upright, the Empress reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, and then the Four of Cups reversed. So they're saying soon. The news is going to happen soon. Very soon, because the Ace of Cups is very soon. Could be days. I don't even think it's weeks. I think it's days. So she's behaving as a Queen of Swords reversed and an Empress reversed. She's behaving this way. They're not closed off to the idea of the public separation here. They're saying. Okay, so they're saying she'll be declined to be able to take action to continue battling. And then she'll have to juggle the loss of this sense of security. Thank you fucking helping me focus in on my question and freaking get to the bottom of what we're all dying to know. I say that the question I'm asking is about when the public separation is to occur. Obviously, that's going to take people off guard. There may be a sense of dread. Maybe she feels a sense of dread. This is going to happen. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So they say very soon. Oh, it's going to happen, girl. It's going to happen. This separation is going to happen. This public announcement of a separation between Henry and Natalie is going to be happening very soon. And then they show Empress reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. People will see and recognize her as a woman taking advantage of foundations, using womanhood, using motherhood and her feminine attributes, and then using that to lie, mislead people, And then they say they're not closed off to the idea of publicly announcing a separation. This isn't being refused. So that's actually being considered. And then they say that she'll be declined to battle. So the action that's taken will make it to where she's allowed to continue battling in this situation, to for her place to stay in the situation with Henry. She's going to be turned away. They're going to reject her, and that's the action that's going to be taken. And then they say that she will have to juggle not having that security that she's had. She no longer has that security. That is when she will no longer have the foundations and the situation to be able to continue lying to people, misleading people around the situation or news around Henry. She'll have to juggle not having this. So they're already confirming to me that she is being removed. And that Ace of Cups, we can look up the timing of Ace of Cups, but I'm quite certain that it's 1 to 12 days by the book. So we can make the assumption that it will be in days with Ace of Cups. But what I'm going to point out is we're going to just let it just pass the way it's supposed to. I'm not going to say that it's going to happen in 12 days. What I'm going to say is that we're going to wait and see if it does. Okay. They are confirming that she will be denied the allowance to be able to continue lying, misleading people. So she will be rejected, turned away from being able to lie to people. Okay. And that's exactly what she's been doing. Like, she's been doing nothing but lying to people. So they're going to reject her ability to be able to do this. She will not have the money. She won't be able to have the resource or the foundation. So they are telling me, and that will be tangible. There will be evidence. There will be tangibility to that. They are no longer investing into Natalie, they're saying. And it's about to start happening. The crop is nearly ripe. This is what she's stressed out over. 9 of Swords. They say that she's stressed out. Very stressed out over this taking place. They know she knows that she does not have the backing, the support. Some information has been revealed to her, and she's not exactly optimistic. She's probably being very impulsive right now because she knows she doesn't have backing. She's trying to, it's being revealed like she's not going to be able to jump and take action or do something. And she knows that they don't support it. 3 of Pentacles reversed. The challenge is her cleaning up her mess. 10 of Wands crossing. This is her challenge. And then they say 3 of Pentacles reversed. They're not going to be coordinating or working together with her anymore. They're not working together anymore. There's almost like the lack of association, lack of being able to work around or work with Henry's teams. So she's not going to have that coordination anymore. So yeah, they're basically saying that her challenge is her burdens, her structure being a burden, whatever she was trying to pull off here, or needing to clean up and start over, it's going to be a burden for her. She's not going to have much luck. It's going to be a big challenge for her. And then they say King of Cups upright. So he supports this. He's 100% behind this. The communications that are going to disappoint her. Like, he is fully behind supporting the actions that are going to be taken to where she has no longer got any options left. So she's going to be boo-hooing and crying her losses, is what they're telling me. He completely supports the actions and whatever they're doing. He completely supports it because she won't have any options left to choose from. She won't be able to conspire and outmaneuver shit that's happening around Henry. She's not going to be able to deny Henry the opportunity to move forward with his situation with another person. she's not going to be able to sabotage or mess with that. They're saying she's going to be disappointed because she basically pretty much loses things. Groot, can you wait your little butt? Oh my god. Let me let my cat outside again. He's very spoiled. Give me 1 second. I'm not done yet. Just reading. Okay, mister. Here I come. Stopping my reading for you. Okay. Come on. When your cats ask you to go outside at the door, cries at the door until I respond. I want out. I want out. I had one cat that wanted in and one that wanted out. They both cried at the door. It's freaking hilarious. Alright, so yeah, she's gonna have problems. Because Henry's all for getting her out of his shit. He's all for it. They're saying that the Knight of Swords reversed. There won't be any news released for her to the audiences here. She will not be able to criticize Henry or put swords in his back. Nor will she be able to brainstorm anything around the audiences here. So Henry becomes unstuck, unpinned down by Natalie. Okay? She's going to be in this hermit energies because she's going to be reflecting, because she's not going to be able to move forward to calmer waters. She's probably going to be upset because she doesn't really have the luck on her side for moving herself and her situation into calmer waters. She may be reflecting on Henry not taking her forward. Aurora, that's not your food, so don't touch it. Yeah, she was just trying to betray him. She's going to be reflecting. They're saying that she's going to be reflecting on the atrocious actions that she's taken around Two of Cups. So she's going to be reflecting on the fact that she just kind of sabotaged shit. She tried to fuck Henry over while there was agreements with the PR. It doesn't even mean like romantic. It could be like partnerships, as in freaking contracts. She tried to fuck Henry over around his connection with somebody else, and then she's going to be reflecting, and that's why she's not going to be able to move calmer waters. She's going to be in this aged hermit energy. Trying to string him out or hang him out like she was trying to, an injustice. Also, the hermit is isolation. So she'll probably be isolating, or will be forced into isolation. They may tie her up, they're saying, because I'm being drawn to the feet and the hands being tied. So her hands will probably be tied, and apparently the justice reverse is saying something about illegal or an injustice. Maybe because she committed an injustice, they're going to be tying up loose ends, most likely, and forcing her legally to discontinue what she's up to. Because, I mean, let's be honest. She was illegally trying to entrap Henry. Using the PR shit. She was trying to fuck him over and, you know, sabotage his connection to a cups. He has a connection with somebody, and she was trying to sabotage. So that's why they're not taking her forward. They don't want to take her forward. They're not going to. Henry he didn't want to, and she kept trying to fight the fucking current where things were going. And that's why she's being screwed over. Doesn't have options left. Seven of Swords upright, Six of Wands reversed, Page of Pentacles reversed. It even says that she conspired. She conspired. To not have, or to help. I want to say help. She conspired to encourage the lack of support around Henry's investments. She was trying to make it to where Henry invests himself into something around his audiences. And they're also saying that she conspired with an engagement, like engagement shit. Obviously, we know exactly what we're talking about here when it comes to that, because she tried to put on display that she was engaged to Henry when she wasn't. She basically self-proposed and never ever got an engagement confirmation. Everyone was like making fun of her because she was trying to like force Henry with paid articles and then the fucking ring stunts. They're saying that she tried to take off with an engagement story, and that wasn't even supported to begin with. And she tried to discourage support around Henry's public image around his audiences because she wasn't getting a proposal. So yeah. We know this. We know this. People have been following know what she was up to. And then she tried to manifest a child to give him a bad reputation. She tried to push a baby girl child in the meat, or have it recognized and give him a bad reputation. To try to control him using a child. They literally confirm that she's been trying to control Henry using all of these little tactics. And then we got Ace of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Swords. They're even saying she didn't have a legacy with Henry. That was just a tactic for her to control or keep him on a leash. And Ten of Swords reversed. So she was unsuccessful with pinning Henry down using that energy. She was unsuccessful. Okay, so what should the public expect to see happening publicly in the media and like in front on Henry's profile? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going to end up happening in front of his audiences specifically? Like what is going to be deliberately advertised? Okay, so they're saying there is no options left and that they're not going to be displaying something. They got a Two of Pentacles here, so there's a juggling act going on. Maybe she's not going to be able to argue and fight with a high priestess. She can't battle out a high priestess. So the public should be able to see that. They're saying it's going to be in front of the public that she's not going to be able to compete or fight with the high priestess, which is probably me. Okay. She can't direct anything into a certain direction. Six of Swords reversed. Or nothing's going to a calmer direction for her. Um, and then it says the Fool reverse and the Ten of Wands reverse. So she's unable to take any spontaneous action and to clean up her mess or rebuild her situation. Yeah, they're saying Knight of Wands reverse. So she'll not be able to take any actions. So the actions that are being taken is that Henry's gonna be he's not gonna be a source of stability for her or foundation. Like she's not gonna have that at all. I think there will be news. Like I said, they're gonna, like I originally told people, that they're gonna go with infidelity as a story, as the reason for separation. We got Three Cups reversed and then Page of Cups reversed. So she's clinging to a situation around the lovers, right? She's trying to hold on to this image of the lovers, but Page of Cups reversed is saying that the child's not Henry's, and that'll be recognized publicly, that there was infidelity is what they're gonna go. That's what's gonna manifesting here. That she was cheating. That's what they're gonna go with the story of Page of Cups. The child's not Henry's. And then they're gonna go with they're gonna make it where people see it as her trying to hold on to the lovers, to this image of herself and Henry. This was like an attachment to the lovers. So she was trying to hold tightly to this fake image of being together with Henry, and then they're gonna probably make it to where Natalie was cheating on Henry and the child's not his, and that'll be recognized publicly. That's what manifests. That's what touches the ground. So in reality, what touches the ground is Natalie's cheated on Henry. Not saying that that's true, because I'm going to tell you right now, because I told people day one when they did the initial pregnancy stunt in April 2024, I told you guys they were going to go with the infidelity story. Okay? That's how they have to spin it out. Ten of Swords reversed. She was unsuccessfully able to pin Henry down. She was not able to trap Henry, and then kind of a bad reputation. Emperor reverse. So like frown upon her reputation because of the shit she's been trying to do. Okay, she still gets a bad reputation in the end here. And yeah, she was unable to pin Henry down. Officially, in front of what manifests officially, they say, is that she was an Empress reverse around a child. So she was just trying to take advantage of material gain and foundations and housing to remove poverty and remove hardships for herself. She was being an opportunist. So that's what realistically, what officially is declared. Okay. So that's how it's going to be in public, how it's going to appear to people. This is how they're going to tell the story, how it's going to be presented officially in public, and it will be recognized as such. Okay, and then and then Two of Pentacles, and then Nine of Cups reversed. She'll have to juggle not being displayed anymore because she's an Empress. I'm sorry, not Empress reversed, a Queen of Cups reversed. They say online, people won't be speculating because of lover's energy. Okay, they won't be thinking that, oh, she had an encounter with Henry. They're going to be saying the opposite. They're going to be saying, like, she never had an encounter with Henry. Like, they're not going to speculate because it was online the whole time. Sorry, I'm trying to cover nudity. Online, it'll be apparent that she was delusional around lovers and that there was no fucking encounter. And then she has to juggle not being able to display herself. And Queen of Cups reverse, she's insecure. She's going to be in this emotional turmoil and being manipulative, like all that stuff. She can't even display herself. She's not be able to display herself anymore as like anything to do with Henry. She's going to have to juggle that. But yeah. People are going to be like, nah, she just didn't have an encounter with Henry. Like, they're not going to even think about it. They're not going to be, like, speculating, like, oh, well, they were lovers at one point. Like, they know online, it's been online, that Henry had a lover and that she did not have an encounter with him. So, yeah. So, she doesn't even have options. She can't even spin the fucking story. It's fucking hilarious. Karma's a bitch. It really is. Karma's a fucking magnificent bitch. Like, this is why you don't fucking do shit like this. This is why. You don't fucking approach people and start some shit for no fucking reason because you're insecure. You're a fucking grown-ass woman. You had no right to go and attack me on my YouTube channel for doing readings on myself and Henry. You had no fucking right copy and pasting my shit from my readings into your PRSS. Okay? Whatever they call it. The shit show, as they call it. You had no fucking right. And this is the fucking result. This is what you fucking get. This is what you fucking get. It's what you fucking... You don't deserve any fucking success. You don't deserve anything but failures. I didn't do shit to this woman. You know, let me just point it out on this camera right fucking now. Because when Henry and I were fucking involved together initially, he told me about Natalie. He told me that she's just a PR actress. Just ignore the pictures. In my mind... Oh, okay, she's an associate. Okay, I don't have a problem. Okay, cool, whatever. Oh, it's all right. She sounds like a somebody he works with. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a competition for me. As soon as she found out about me and Henry fucking sleeping together, is when she started attacking me on my fucking YouTube channel. And you know, the first time I realized that she was coming after me and trying to copy my shit and fucking put it in her fucking PR displays and PR stunts, whatever you want to call them. The Witcher premiere. Before that, I didn't think she was fucking... I have no fucking problems with that bitch. I didn't know her like that. I wasn't familiar with her situation, nothing. All I knew is that what Henry told me was that it's a PR stunt actress, and that's it. She's an associate. Somebody that he works with. That's what he told me. So from the get-go, I had no fucking problem with her ass. I had no problem. He's the one that explained to me what a PR relationship was. I had no fucking problem with that. She had a problem with me. She had a fucking problem with me because I was the girl that was in bed with Henry. Okay? And then she started fucking copying my shit. I even remember the day I did the fucking reading. Like, I'm so fucking, like, pissed. It pissed me off so fucking much. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? You know, like, I did a reading on myself, and I was just on my YouTube doing my thing. Fucking, you know, doing a reading on myself and Henry. And then I was, like, explaining my past lives. The downloads I had psychically. I run my past lives and then my connection to God as a child. And, like, my synchronicities around the Little Mermaid story in my childhood and how, like, God revealed to me what my future husband looked like. Because I was, like, when I was 7, I was, like, extremely telepathic. I was talking to God in my head. Like, I could see God's face. I was so clairvoyant as a child that I was innocently interacting with God. And I had no idea who it was because I wasn't raised in religion or anything. I just knew it was God, or I saw him as a father, like a father figure. But what's really freaking embarrassing is Natalie deliberately attacked that. for her media stunts at the Witcher premiere. She felt so threatened, so bothered by that she decided to copy it and put it into her fucking PR SS at the Witcher premiere. I remember telling people that God told me as a kid, because the closest thing I could compare God to was Ariel's father from the cartoon, because that's me as a kid. Okay, I'm a fucking kid, a little girl. The fucking closest thing I could compare God to, his appearance, was a cartoon character from a fucking Disney movie. All right, and that was a little sweet innocent connection I had with God. What the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, in that same movie, like, I always felt like my future husband, I always thought I was like, the man I'm supposed to marry is supposed to look like Prince Eric. And I remember even talking to God telling me my future husband would be this Prince Eric. This isn't even, these aren't even thoughts that I would even have had as an adult. Okay? These are just innocent little thoughts as a kid. Because, you know, who's a little girl, like, who's been a little girl and, like, straight up just fantasized or just had, like, oh, that's my friend from school, I'm gonna marry him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was an innocent thing for me. But I was sitting there talking about it on my YouTube channel, about how it became a synchronicity for me as an adult. Like a download. Like God literally was just trying to show me like what my person would look like as a kid, and I didn't even realize that until I got to a certain age. Because obviously I met Henry, and and it's not because I met him specifically. I've always had dreams. I've had dreams since I was 13 of Henry. I didn't even know his name. I didn't even know he's an actor. I didn't know who the fuck he was, where he lived. All I know is that I would have these dreams of curly brown hair and fucking blue eyes. Bluish eyes. Okay? And I had dreams. Okay? Like, what the fuck you want me to do about it? I had fucking prophetic dreams of a man I've never met. I never had a relationship with, but I could feel him psychically all the fucking time since I was a kid. Since I was 13. My first dream, my first lucid dream, I will say, of Henry was when I was 13 years old. I straight up was woken out of my sleep because this man grabbed my face and kissed me. I remember his curly brown hair, and I remember his blue eyes. And I remember waking up like he was just fucking physically there. He was just there. It almost felt like a spirit. Like, it literally felt so etherically, like real, like lucid. Like, I don't even know how to explain it to you. Okay, I didn't have the words to explain it back then either. I was 13. But I still had this dream, and it came out of the blue. It wasn't because I was obsessed with a fucking celebrity. Like, I was never interested in celebrities growing up. I never fucking followed shit. Okay, I loved movies, but I didn't know fucking actors' names. Okay? For me to have a psychic fucking experience like that at 13 years old of a mystery man, and I knew I could feel it in my soul that this man that kissed me, grabbed my face, kissed me, was my husband, was gonna be my husband when I got older. I didn't know who that was. I couldn't even tell you his name at that time. Okay? It's not my fucking fault that I had fucking downloads about who my person was. How unfortunate that I got to this age and I got to figure out who the fuck it was because he contacted me. He met me, encountered me, introduced himself to me officially because he learned of my identity first. I'm sorry that pissed you off so fucking bad that you felt the need to fucking copy it and put it in your fucking PR lies for the media to insult me and cause me problems. You know? Like, what the fuck did I do to deserve your bullshit, bashing fucking crap? Why the fuck were you attacking me for that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. And that's when it fucking changed for me. I was like, fuck this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fucking adult. I don't need no fucking dumbass, childish, fucking 40-year-old fucking woman fucking trashing me because a man fucking chose to fucking fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my fucking problem. You aren't the fucking object of this man's affection. Didn't give you a right to go after me like you did. I had my own thing going on YouTube. I wasn't fucking shitting on you back then. She fucking just started attacking me. And then everybody in my comments started attacking me. She started sending all her bots to discredit me and all this shit, call me a fake tarot reader. Like, you name it, she did everything. She came, and people that were on my channel that were getting readings from me saw her attacking me and read everything, witnessed everything. And that's why I've had the loyalists that supported me. You know why? Because they fucking witnessed her fucking bullshit firsthand. And I know people were making jabs at me about that in particular, like, oh, Amy's loyalist. First of all, these girls aren't just loyalists. They're fucking people that witness things happening in real time. They witnessed Natalie acting unhinged and jealous, attacking me and trying to smear my credibility because of her insecure little bullshit story. Okay, I didn't even know she was under scrutiny. Okay, I didn't know shit about her at all. All I knew is that she was a PR stunt actress and that she was gonna be in Henry's pictures. Did I find that as a competition? No. Did I scheme? Did I want to scheme to steal her position? No. I fucking didn't want to do anything of that nature. This woman came after me because she was fucking jealous of me. Pure jealousy. And she went on her Instagram. She even like rubbed it in people's face. And the fucking post is what made it to where she made it known what she was fucking up to. The post that she made on her IG. Oh, I thank you to my fucking stylist. Thank you to my stylist for making me a witchy mermaid. This fucking bitch. Like, and I know she played it off. I know she fucking lied to people. I know she fucking denied shit. Because in her mind, she thought she could just manipulate her way into sabotaging me anyways because she was jealous of me. She was jealous of what I had with Henry. So she was trying to fucking see if she could sabotage and prevent Henry from ever being with me publicly. Like, this fucking bitch is so fucking self-centered and shallow that she immediately started attacking me. So yeah, you know what? Fuck this bitch. She deserves every fucking downfall, every failure she's about to go through. And I don't give a fuck what happens to her. I've been fucking helping Henry the whole entire time expose her, regardless of PR obligations. I don't have any problem being the fucking karma you deserve, bitch. Anyways. And then not to mention all the girls that she's been harassing because they happen to be fucking scammers victims. I mean, I've done my best to inform fucking girls. I've tried. There have been girls that have attacked me out of jealousy as well because they thought they were in a relationship with Henry and that I was the intruder. But they were being scammed the whole time. Like, yeah, they attacked me and yeah, they didn't like me and they started helping smear my credibility. That's not because I wasn't a real tarot. It is because they were jealous and insecure about me. So there's a difference. All right? There's a reason why some of these people started smearing me and it wasn't because I was a fake tarot reader. Because they're insecure and have a problem with me. Okay? But anyways, yeah. So that's where it all started. That's when it all shifted. That's when I realized I was like, you know what? This bitch is fucking attacking me. She deliberately did that on purpose. And I had just uploaded that video. I just fucking did that reading where I had started talking about my childhood sinks. And then since then Henry was under contract, so he had to perform shit. He had to do things that was asked of him in the PR contract shit. So Natalie got to not only fucking throw shit at me through her PR stunts, she got to do it on her fucking own page. She got to copy shit from my YouTube, basically plagiarizing my YouTube content, which is I could fucking sue her for. But anyways, not only was she able to do that, she was deliberately trying to set Henry up and fuck him over too. Because she did not want him to be able to remove her and get rid of her completely and then move forward with me. And because she knew that it would expose her, it would expose the lie she's been living. It would expose the reality of the fact that she was paying out of pocket to be a PR stunt actress girlfriend so that she could get herself visibility in Hollywood. People are not fucking stupid. People know that's what she is. And she is beating a dead horse trying to convince people that her relationship is real. And it's never been real since day one. It's been fake from day one. From day one, it's been a fucking PR stunt. Okay, it's been a PR fake relationship for visibility in Hollywood, and that's about it. She was paying out of pocket for every fucking appearance, every fucking feature with Henry. So don't be fooled, okay? All the shit that she's been fucking displaying came from my YouTube readings. The pregnancy, me talking about wanting to have children with Henry. Was talking to people about what Henry and I were talking about having sons. Okay, one day on YouTube, she copied that and decided to do the fake pregnancy shit. All right, and then I started talking to people about Henry and I talking about getting engaged and having marriage. What did she do? She started putting that in her SS. She tried to sell the story that she got engaged to Henry, and then Henry, he literally coordinated with me at this point. He was like, "I'm never going to confirm engagement. I'm going to turn around on her." It's basically what he said. Because she's been trying to stir up problems between Henry and I this whole fucking time. Believe me, Henry and I have had problems. We've had rifts. Like a normal fucking connection would. Because of a third party interference. And because she was already set up in a PR contract, she was able to manipulate a lot of shit. And fucking stir up fucking problems. She's been fucking at it this whole fucking time. All right, and then she's been trying to smear my credibility all over the place. She never wanted anyone to recognize me as Henry's twin flame. She's been trying to convince people that it's somebody else or it's one of the other brides, or she's been doing all kinds of fucking shit. I don't even care. It's not important. It's not important to be recognized as a twin flame. What's important is that Henry was fucking working with me and coordinating with me to out strategize her, because she's obviously working around the clock trying to fuck up everything between us. And then trying to smear both of our reputations at the same time. But yeah, so just to give you a little fucking explanation of where it all started. Yeah, she fucking did that. She's the one threw the fucking first bullshit at me for no fucking reason, man. So yeah, she's gonna get it. Every fucking karma. Yeah, and they, by the way, the cards are telling me, these two cards I didn't even read to you, Knight of Swords reverse and King of Cups reverse. They say that Henry does not support, sending out messages for her. They're literally saying, moving forward, what he's going to be investing into is making sure there's no tangibility to her bullshit. What she's attempting to communicate, whatever she's trying to send out, he's going to be working to put a stop to before it gets out. And then they say that Knight of Pentacles, he's working diligently on making sure nothing ever bears fruit. Ten of Cups reversed. So there's a lot of disharmony, the lack of a family life, and then Three of Swords. So there's obviously a separation or a painful ending that's going on. And then they just confirm that Henry does not care, does not support what she's doing, what she's been trying to do. He doesn't support messages getting out that she's trying to push. So just to point out that this whole thing with the child is just a whole fucking Henry's plans. It's not even because Henry wanted a child. She's the one that invented the whole thing and decided to try to get her hands on a real child because her fucking dolls and her actresses and actors weren't working for her. So she's using a real child now at this point. It's fucking hilarious. They say that she's having a mental hardship and battle because Henry's refusing to cooperate with her. And then she's trying to criticize him, put swords in his back. She's battling to put swords in Henry's back, stab him in his back, because he's in his 4 cups in regards to her. So he's on her. She can't get through to him. He's non-responsive, and she's having like a mental hardship because she's pissed off and angry, and she wants to put swords in Henry's back. So for everything, she's just pig. What a pig. I kind of want to go into more detail about what's going to end up happening publicly with Henry and Amy Denton, but I don't know if I should do that right now. Clarify what happened. What's the end result between Henry and Amy Denton? Let's just look at the end result. What is the end result between Henry Cavill and Amy Denton in regards to public and all that stuff? Publicity or whatever's going on with his PR stuff, his highlights in his career or whatever. Where am I going to be? What's the result? What's the energy between us as the result around this whole thing publicly? What is the end result around this whole thing publicly between Henry and I? Let's see what ends up happening. What's the end result? What is the end result between Henry Cavill, Amy Denton publicly, around the situation publicly? Okay. King of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So a hardship is removed. The struggle that's been going on is being removed, or it's stops somehow. Removing hardship. King of Pentacles. There's a hardship that's being removed from around the King of Pentacles. Could even translate to removing a burden around the King of Pentacles publicly. Clarify this 5 of Pentacles. Who is the burden? Who is the hardship? Or what is the hardship? Okay, juggling, turning someone else's interest away. So him trying to get rid of Natalie basically is what is removed from around Henry. The hardship that it's caused, that has been causing Henry and I. It's been, or mostly Henry. They're saying it's being removed or it's ceased. And then we got King of Cups, the High Priestess, upright, and then we have Queen of Cups reverse, and then the Page of Wands upright. I'm sorry, Page of Swords upright. So they basically say that he's a priestess, which is gonna make somebody very insecure online. It's gonna be a parent online that's been insecure and unhinged and manipulating everything. So online it will appear as such as Henry supporting Amy, and then Natalie obviously being recognized as being unhinged and manipulative online. And then they say that hardship that that he was having, which was him juggling, trying to turn her, reject her from being renewed in his contract, because let's be honest, that's what he wanted from the get-go. Before Ungentlemanly Warfare premiere, he wanted to not renew contract shit with her, so she couldn't be in his media shit anymore. And it's been a burden ever since, a hardship ever since, because she was able to renew something. She was able to argue and get herself more extensions for her PR. So they say that the hardship around Henry is removed. And then they specify by saying that he was juggling, trying to turn away this Page of Cups. So obviously she has an interest in him, an immature interest in him. And he's been trying to turn her away this whole time. So yeah, that's around the media shit. It will appear that Henry is supporting a high priestess, a tarot lady, whatever. Okay? And then that Natalie was just acting unhinged and manipulative, conspiring, trying to emotionally guilt trip people, and, you know, basically just acting unhinged emotionally. Crashing out. It says that he will no longer be investing himself. Knight of Pentacles reversed to this Lovers. Okay, which is an ideal situation for him. So he's not going to be investing himself into the PR relationship anymore. Moving forward, he's not going to be working with this anymore, and this is what messages are getting out. With Nine of Pentacles, the woman's whispering to the hawk, the bird, to deliver this message. And then Ten of Pentacles reverse, removing burdens, removing hardships around his tangible lifestyle or his situation as a whole. Okay. And maybe the challenge has been manifesting this ending because of her Four of Pentacles, her trying to latch on and invest herself to where she's clinging to the situation illegally. The Justice reverse is saying like illegal attachment to things and illegal clinginess or injustice simply. And then Five of Wands, her arguing or competing or fighting in the situation because she wanted to be this Empress reverse. She wanted to take advantage of foundations, resources, using femininity, womanhood, motherhood, and by communicating shit. So Eight of Wands, her communicating that she was pregnant, all the shit, had a child by Henry, like all this stuff is her like trying to invest into holding on to the situation or clinging to the situation. They basically say that this was an injustice and they're battling to do this so that she could communicate things and, you know, cling herself to the situation. He's not going to be working together with her anymore. That they're no longer going to be associates. No longer going to be co-workers or whatever you want to call it. And the challenge was the manifesting this ending with this. So he's no longer going to be working together with Natalie or investing into the fake PR relationship that it is. This is an ideal situation for him, and it will remove his burdens, all his worries, concerns. They are confirming that what's going to end up happening around the media shit, around Henry and I, is that he gets to be able to remove his hardships. Now, people want to know what's going to end up happening with the child situation. People want to know what's going to happen with the child situation, so I'm predict it. What's going to end up happening around this child situation that she's invented and brought into the picture? Because obviously she's trying to show people that she has a child, a legitimate child now all of a sudden, right? So we're going to see what's going to end up happening moving forward. Okay, so the Seven of Cups reversed. What's going to happen around this child situation? Okay, so she has no options left. Apparently people will realize that she was just straight up lying about a child, is what they're saying. Not Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed and the Sun reversed. So, and then Seven of Cups reversed. So they say that she has no choice, but no choices or options left. And then that she would be recognized publicly or judged publicly for lying about a child. And then they say Nine of Swords, Judgment, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands reversed, and the Emperor reversed. This is fucking hilarious. Look at this shit. The way it came out. Okay, so they say that she has no options left. People will be judging her for being a liar around a child, being an Empress reverse, taking advantage of Foundation's resources, exploiting her feminine energy. She's going to be stressing out, worried, because officially it'll be recognized that Henry is not a father. So he didn't have sex with her. He's not a father. Turned away for fatherhood. Okay, Emperor is like the father archetype in the tarot, and it's basically telling me he's not the father here. So that's going to be recognized publicly. It's going to be announced publicly that he's not a father. She can't even clean up the mess she's made with this shit. 10 of Wands reverse. She cannot rebuild her situation. So as far as this child is concerned, it's bad news for her. Ace of Cups reverse. She's going to be upset as fuck because it's going to be in front of the audience here. The World. And then Ace of Cups is right next to the World. They're saying it's going to be upsetting for her because of the audience. The audiences will be seeing this for what it is. Not for what she wishes she could convince people of. King of Swords reversed. Two of Wands reversed. Henry, people will see that Henry just straight up lied for PR in the past. Two of Wands reversed. So at the end of this, it'll just be that it was a controlled instance, like he had to go along with something and lie about a child or a pregnancy, right? That'll be recognized publicly. People will see that and recognize it. The imbalance because his hands were tied. He was being controlled, dictated around a situation in the past PR stunt that it was. He had to lie. So people will see it for what it is. Officially, publicly. Okay, and then people will see that he couldn't defend himself against the news, the media announcing that, oh, he's had a family, 10 of Cups, like he was unable to fight it or fight against trying to push in form of news. So people recognize, and then we have Page of Wands reverse. So people will see that Natalie was just being a negative opportunist, and she was delivering messages, news, and getting all this shit published around 10 of Cups, and he was unable to fight. He was unable to fight and say no, and unable to like fight against what they were forcing because he was under dictation control with the devil. Okay? He was limited. He had no control. Yeah, she's not going to be able to argue about shit anymore. Five of Wands reverse. Or it could be saying like he was unable to fight legally over this shit. Unable to battle it out and prevent it from happening publicly. Yeah, they say Five of Wands reverse. The Star upright. And people will be recognizing, since Henry was unable to this energy, and she was able to commit an injustice with her communications because she was investing herself into communicating certain things, which was an injustice. Okay, so she definitely did some fucked up shit, and she got away with it for a time. She was able to communicate things or get things published He had no choice but to participate. And maybe he couldn't battle and he couldn't display certain things. He had to juggle not being able to display certain things. He was unable to battle or fight in that situation. So they explain. Yeah. So yeah, it was very, very much an injustice. What she was investing into was very much an injustice, and he ended up with a bad reputation, unable to defend unable to defend himself or stand his ground, around his reputation being tainted. Basically, it's so bad. Look at this shit. The way the cards came out, like she invested into an injustice to fuck him over where he could not defend himself while people were seeing him in a bad light. Paid for this shit. She invested into the foundations in that way. That's what she did. She paid money so that she could get Henry do certain things and make him perform certain instances, make him lie. And what's funny is they challenged this engagement shit, and she was upset. Boo-hoo. Boo, woe is me. Oh, I'm such a poor because I faked a fucking engagement and nobody put news out. The fucking narcissist in her is really just, oh, I'm a victim. Lie about engagement. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was unable to lie from the fact that they wouldn't release information about engagement. She was crying over the shit. Spilt milk. Again. Like, can you imagine having to do shit for somebody like that? Like, being forced by contract to perform fucking crap that is obviously making you deeply uncomfortable. But, like, and her being able to, like, dictate what you say and do, like, how you smile or how you behave or conduct yourself. Like, can you imagine what Henry had to fucking go through with this psychopath? Like, he straight up had to lie about being a fucking father in the past, or for a form of PR in the past, so that she could take advantage of foundations and resources. So, like, because she couldn't get her shit together. It was a lonely thing for Henry, a fucking isolated feeling for Henry. Like, that's fucking shitty. Yeah, don't ever sign up for a PR shit show, because obviously there's fucking sickos like her out there ready and willing to screw up your in real life relationships and future prospects, whatever. People like that out there really just want fucking shit for themselves and don't give a fuck. Like, using like a little puppet actor, Ken Barbie, it's fucking seriously gross. What a fucking child. She's such a fucking disgusting child. Stuck in a 40-year-old body. She's gonna end up fucking really fucked. I'm telling you right now, the karmic debt that she's generated for herself is so fucking extreme. Like, she will never escape the weight of that karma. She's never gonna get out of it. She's gonna feel it till the last of her fucking days. Stupid bitch doesn't deserve to be walking away from shit she's done. A fucking pig. She's a pig. And she fucking guilt tripped people and made them feel like, oh, they were obligated to force Henry to do certain things. Like, no, she was just insecure. The whole time it was because she was fucking insecure that Henry fucking started having sex and seeing another woman in a real way. She was so fucking insecure about it that she started fucking doing this shit. That's why nobody wants Natalie. Let me tell you right now. That's exactly why. Nobody's gonna want Natalie ever again. I'm telling you that. Six of Wands. The popular opinion or the popular support spectrum would be to unpin Henry from the situation and to put a stop to her scheming and deception. So Henry has the backing now to unfucking fuck himself from her schemes that she's managed to pull off here. So that's good news. So let's see, how soon are we going to find out that Natalie straight up lied about a child too? How soon? How soon will everyone be hearing that Natalie just straight up doesn't have a kid with Henry? Like she's been trying to convince people. Fucking hilarious. How soon? I mean, how soon she's gonna get fucked? By rumors? Oh, they're already telling me that she's already getting fucked over. Because the communities are already turned on her. We got Ace of Cups upright, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands reversed, Five of Cups upright. So they confirm that being fucked over. She's current energy here. I've already spelt the T or the details, which is fantastic news. Ace of Cups. It's fucking relieving news because nothing that she's done has paid off. There's no fruit to her endeavor. And she can't argue. She can't fucking debate or argue anymore. And she's upset. There's a boohoo crying as she's going through this shit right now, actually. So, the Ace of Cups could be very soon, too. Ace of Cups is like 1 to 12 days. Oh, and then they threw out the Ace of Wands verse. So, in regards to them, when my question was, how soon they will make it known that Natalie straight up doesn't have a kid with Henry. They basically say the Ace of Cups, and then they confirm that this Ace of Cups is hinting at information about Ace of Wands reverse. So Henry not being a father to a child. And this will cause a lot of peer pressure, a lot of scrutiny. People are going to be looking into this shit. I think people are investigating, and then once they find out certain things, she's not going to be able to juggle shit anymore that she's been trying to display or show off. For example, having her Riot account convince people that she's had a child from Henry. They say that the people that are looking into this shit, they're going to discover some shit, and then it's going to be known that she straight up just didn't have a child with Henry at all. And then going forward from that point, she will not be able to juggle displaying. She will not be able to display shit anymore. She won't be able to juggle it. And then that's when she gets fucked by her own shit, and she gets controlled by her own shit. So this is going to happen very soon. This Ace of Cups is very soon. Energy, like I said, 1 to 12 days is Ace of Cups translations by the book. Could be a little longer. I don't know. I can't tell you besides what they tell me here. So they translate to me Ace of Cups. So as for the timing of when this is all gonna fucking fuck her up, she gets betrayed. She gets fucked by the rumor mills here. Nobody's buying it. I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody's fucking buying it. No fruit from her efforts. All right. So there you have it, folks. Oh, I also wanted to ask, is Henry, what was that one question I was going to ask? Is Henry helping, I don't want to say helping Natalie. It was on the title of my video. I had brain fart. I might have to redo this. I might have to do an extension to this reading with that one question, because I can't even recall the question I had put on the title of the video. I will see it when I exit my live video. Okay, so also they want to point out that online Natalie is not aware. I don't think she's aware that she's about to have the rug ripped from her feet. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's no foundation anymore for her around this child. She's unaware of this. So she's still trying to fight online right now. They're saying. She doesn't have a foundation of generosity for this child crap that she's been trying to sell. It's illegal, so they're not moving forward with it. Oh, this is going to make her extra unhinged, make her really insecure. When she finds out that she's got the rug ripped from her feet, the foundations of which she's been relying on to even tell people, lie to people about this child. When she finds out, she's going to be fucking flipping her shit. She's going to be upset as fuck. They're saying she's unaware that online she does not have the foundation anymore. She will not have the foundation anymore. And then they say no foundations for this child stuff that she's been trying to push, the baby stuff. There's no generosity around that. And they're saying it's illegal, so it's against the contracts that Henry has signed. So there's no plans moving forward, and she's gonna be fucking upset. So yeah, she's unaware of some shit. I don't think she's gonna know until last minute. Honestly, I'm gonna post my reading. So she's gonna find out at some point here pretty shortly, probably. Let me ask if I should post the reading right now before I post it. Should I post the reading, or is it gonna trifle with whatever they've got planned? Should I post the reading? Yes or no? Will it put Henry's plans? Okay, it says the star, so I should post the reading. I should post the reading. I should manifest the reading. Because she's already tied up, apparently. They say, go ahead and post it, Amy, because she's already got her hands tied. Yeah, he don't support her, and there's no hope for her, is basically saying. There's no sudden opportunity or, no sudden actions for her. Her deceptions are removed. They are fucking her over. They say the Four of Wands reversed. I mean, the rumors are going to spin about her, and it's going to fuck her over anyway. She's not going to be able to do anything about these rumors. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and post it. They say that her hands are tied. She's already stuck in this. It's already set in stone for her. Henry does not support helping her. There is no support. And then it says she will not be able to take the plunge or take a leap of faith or do anything impulsive or spontaneous to shift the direction of things. They're also saying that her deceptions have been unsuccessful. She will not be able to scheme. She's already been fucked over. She's already been sabotaged. Four of Wands reversed. So the rumors themselves are squared away. Okay? So I'm going to leave that at that. Thanks for watching. This was a long reading. I'll see you later.